Why isn't IPL hair removal effective on light hair? Imagine trying to heat something that barely has any color to absorb the heat. That's exactly what happens with light hair and IPL technology. IPL, or intense pulsed light, works by emitting broad-spectrum light pulses that target melanin, the pigment responsible for hair color. When the light hits the hair, the melanin absorbs it and converts it into heat. This heat damages the hair follicle, preventing it from growing new hair. The key here is the contrast between the hair and the skin. Dark hair absorbs more light because it has more melanin, and light skin reflects less light, making the process more efficient. Now, light hair like blonde, red, gray, or white has very little melanin. Because there isn't enough pigment to absorb the light effectively, the energy doesn't convert into enough heat to damage the follicle. Without enough heat, the follicle remains healthy and continues to produce hair. This is why IPL is much less effective on light-colored hair. It's a fundamental limitation based on how the technology works, not a flaw in the device itself. Clinical studies and manufacturer guidelines support this. IPL tends to work best on people with light skin and dark hair because the high contrast allows the light to target the hair follicle efficiently. For those with light hair, the results are often minimal or non-existent. That's why many professionals recommend alternative methods like electrolysis, which doesn't depend on pigment but instead uses a tiny needle to destroy the follicle with an electric current. From a plastic surgery and aesthetic medicine point of view, understanding these limitations helps set realistic expectations. If someone has light hair, they should consider other options for hair removal. Always consult a qualified professional who can evaluate your skin and hair type to recommend the safest and most effective treatment. Remember, no matter how advanced the technology, it's important to choose the right method for your individual characteristics. In summary, IPL relies on targeting melanin, and light hair simply doesn't have enough pigment to make this process effective. That's why IPL hair removal isn't successful on light hair, and it's a well-established fact supported by scientific research and clinical practice.